Two old people on a couch here. I'd like to welcome you and thank you for viewing the video. It is the weekly wrap-up, and I am Debbie, and this is Mark, and we're gonna...
I felt like dancing.
Keep going. I guess so.
Although, I was with the Shuffle Girl dancers today. Yickety, yickety, yickety. Yeah. Things are going pretty good, except for I found out one thing.
Okay.
That I work with a lot of girls, right?
Yes, you do.
And train with them, right?
Yes.
And, one will come up and they'll ask, they'll say that they're having a problem with that dancer over there, right? And, I try to, I don't want controversy, right?
Uh-oh.
So I say, oh, yeah, I can see your point. I understand. I'm on your side, right? Then later on, the other girl comes up and she goes, I'm not, I've got a beef with that girl over there. And she starts explaining it and I go, I understand. I'm on your side. And that works great, until those two talk to each other. And then they find out that, I was, because one says, well, the lead dancer.
It's on my side.
Yeah. And, what is my new nickname now? I blanked out right now.
Yeah.
But it's Fearless Leader. I don't know.
Yeah.
Go on. Continue.
Okay. So, anyway, yeah, that's not a good strategy that you got going on there.
Well, it's good. It lasted for a year.
No. Well,
and now it's,
backfiring.
It finally interceded.
Okay.
What do you got going on today?
Well, it's Friday.
Oh, Friday? But you don't want to talk about anything?
No.
About your male dancers?
I don't have any male dancers, but I do have a beef with you.
Uh-oh. Okay, what is it?
We have this big, huge... It's not a sculpture. It's just a big thing of clay because you haven't ever finished it.
Oh, that's right. I got up to the knees.
It's been sitting in the studio.
I forgot I've been so busy. I forgot that I was sculpting us on the couch. And remember?
Yeah.
It's right over there.
I know, and it's ugly.
I had to push back. Who brought Karen? Did you bring it out there?
She did.
She did. Okay, because it wasn't there.
Well,
for the longest, I forgot all about it.
We want to know why you're not getting on that and getting it finished because it looks ridiculous.
We're not doing it tonight, Fred. You're gonna have to go to the VFW.
We're not?
I don't know. He says he's bringing something over if we want it.
Okay. All right.
Is he bringing us something over?
Yeah.
Okay, you sounded like you didn't want to have anything tonight.
I might not. I'm not going to have very much tonight.
You sounded like you didn't want to have a good time tonight.
I want to have a good time every night, but
right.
I'm just going to have a little something.
A little something, something?
A little something, something. Not a lot.
All right, so we got that going on.
Okay.
Now.
But it is Friday.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
It's T-shirt Tuesday on Friday.
Okay. I like that music. All right, so I have on Alabama Farm Life's t-shirt, so check out her channel.
Do you have a spot on that one?
No. Oh, I do.
You do. See?
How can I have a spot on this one?
I don't know. We don't even wear them whenever we send them over there so they stay clean, and you got a spot on yours already.
Sorry.
And I've got long...
I think actually I probably wore mine the other day after we did it.
Mine says Journey Along with Shannon.
Yes.
It's on the back.
Yes.
Everybody's seen it.
Yeah.
Journey Along with Shannon. And I got to catch up. Well, I caught up with her. Go check out her. She made these potato cakes.
Okay.
They look to die for. I mean, they look good. She fried them up. And she was saying, well, I'm going to make up a whole bunch of them. And that way I can snack on them all weekend. Yeah. Well, that wouldn't happen in my house because I would just sit there in one sitting and just eat them all because they would be good, But check her out. And the other brother, our weatherman, he's putting together his 40-foot ham radio antenna tower.
So we'll have...
And he's been doing some tricks on that. Go check him out.
So we'll have a link for my Alabama Farm Life. And Journey Along with Shannon and the other brother. So in the links below.
Stuck in my teeth.
Yeah, I don't know how. I can't help you with that.
So if you see me
Yeah.
I'm trying to dig it out. I think it's steak.
It probably is because we had steak tonight.
All
right. So you want to get out to furry friends?
Let's get out the furry friends, man.
Furry friends, let's all get to those furry friends.
I dance as much on this show as I do at training.
Yeah, with your shuffle girl dancers. So we have Buddy, who is the next door neighbor's cat, and it's sent in by Diane. So and Buddy likes to come over here to Diane's house and hang out on the thing.
I thought you meant our next door neighbor's cat.
No, Diane's
next door neighbor. Okay.
And so you can turn on the little.
All right, let's do that there.
There we go. And
he just takes over the
tag says, "Call my owner because he will be ugly crying in his house if I'm lost." So that's what the tag says. So.
Well, that's the way it is. I mean, a lot of cats are your cat, but they like to go visit
the neighbors and everything else. So I'm curious to know what Parker Bell thinks about the cat when it comes over. Her dog.
I bet you they're buddies.
Probably.
Or the cat wouldn't come over.
Yeah, it must not be intimidating.
It's just, a lot of dogs, once they get used to the cat, they're just like, yeah, whatever. It's not hurting nobody. It's just coming over here to...
And Diana is a close friend of mine again. We showed her dogs the other night.
Just yesterday.
And now we have this cat from the next door neighbor, and you can send your furry friends in to twooldpeopleonacouch at gmail.com.
I didn't know you were going there. There you go, right there.
There we go. So, send us your furry friends so that we can get them on the air.
Let's get that out of the way.
And so, you want to... So, the world did not come to an end today, so I don't know what's going on with that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We'll never know.
We'll never know. We'll probably never know.
They'll bury that down deep in and say, man, nothing happened, and we know, And we'll go on with life, there'll be 6 people at this rally, 50,000 at that rally, and it's
totally legit.
Totally legit. So we know.
All right.
Here we
go.
So
let's get out to some news.
I tell you what, though, the stupid supply chain.
Oh yeah, it's broken.
At work, we're having trouble getting.
Oh yeah.
All kind of stuff. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Got that. I mean, so that's going good for this administration. They're working hard on that.
Yeah.
And the border.
Yeah. Oh, it's about to get really bad in October. Really bad.
But we called it all.
Really
we
bad.
said if this administration gets in,
stock up.
All this is going to happen. Yeah. Boy, were we correct or what? All right, keep going.
So I don't have too many headlines tonight. So yesterday there was a shooting at a Kroger's in Tennessee. And the gunman killed 1 person and injured like 13, I think it was. And then I think the gunman killed himself. So anyway,
a third-party vendor, man.
Yeah,
he must not like the.
Yeah.
What was a third-party vendor had a beef with. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's nuts balls.
Yeah.
So
hey, people, anyway.
You know what? Go outside and scream a little, get it off your chest, don't do this.
Yeah, don't do this at all. Okay, and then we have the Taliban is going to start strict punishments and execution are going to come back to Afghanistan.
Of course it is. Yes.
And Sharia law.
Absolutely.
And all that kind of stuff is coming back to
I'm telling you,
Afghanistan. So
this administration
for the poor people
loved the idea that happened, and they want it. They want us masked. They want those people over there to be, the women. At least the women have to be masked up, right?
Yeah.
And that's what they want. They won. They get their way. They get Sharia law, and they, I'm sure it'll
go
great.
well.
I'm sure it'll come over here. And we'll let it come over here, and you women just get ready,
No.
And like I was in Saudi, they weren't allowed to enter the front door of a restaurant.
I know.
We had to. Oh boy, it made Mary Berry very mad.
Yeah, I bet it did.
Boy, she did not like that at all. We're like, Airman Berry, you just go around the back door. We'll get your food for you. And she was about ready to.
I don't blame her. I don't blame her.
If you watch this one, tough. Mary Berry, comment down below and say how lovely Sharia law is, and it should just come here to America.
Okay, so we do have an arrest warrant for Brian Laundrie.
Okay.
Because he spent $1,000 on Gabby's credit card.
Ooh,
whenever he traveled back home. So we do have an arrest warrant for that.
Yeah,
for
at
him.
least they can get him in for questioning and stuff like that.
Yes.
And he used her credit card.
Yes, to get home, probably.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah.
Right.
And then we have that he left home without his phone or wallet, which is going to make it harder for them to find him or track him or figure out where he is because he has no identification on it. He could be anybody. I mean, if I saw him out and about, I probably wouldn't recognize him.
Just hang out with the go down to the border, hang out with the border refugees. They'll come around and feed you. You know, our government will take care of you.
Yeah.
You know, it's better to be undocumented.
Yes.
At this point in time, than document. You get all kind of benefits. So he's probably going to make out like a banshee here.
So anyway, hope that they find him and can figure out what happened and all that kind of good
I'm
stuff.
sure he, there's, it's 99.99, percent sure he's probably, allegedly, the person that did it. Maybe.
Yeah. We'll have to see how that plays out.
I said allegedly.
Okay. Allegedly, you did. You did great. So, Biden's loads of little lies are finally catching up with him. I think with all the stuff going down at the border and stuff and everything that's going there. And he's just,
I'm not even upset.
He's nuts balls.
Yeah, I know. I'm not even upset because, I totally expected all this, you know. And, I taught. And the thing is not only are we suffering because of, his winning, the people that voted him in are the ones suffering. I mean, you might love or hate, Trump, right?
Yeah.
Things were going good. The economy was good, and then they wanted to get him out, so they released the CV, and they brought us all to our knees, And, hey, you wanted it, you got it. And I'm doing fine. I just sit on my couch here. We do this stupid show. We're old. You youngins are going to miss out, like I said, all the time, on a whale of a good time. Sorry.
Okay. So, and then White House again raises using Defense Act to address chip shortage. So,
what the heck is
that way that they can manufacture them here in the States. They're going to require people, kind of like they did with the ventilators and stuff like that, since we can't get chips. They're going to require manufacturers to make them.
Can I say something?
Sure.
Trump wanted to put
tariffs that too.
On China.
Yeah.
So it would be affordable and we can make a profit making stuff like that here in America.
Yes.
But people voted him out.
Yeah.
Voted Biden in. And so now, here we are, we're going to have to force people to make it here in our own. That's starting to sound like communism.
It doesn't sound very free.
Does it?
And another thing, and I don't have a slide on it, but they're talking about, and we've been talking about this already, but they're saying the hyperinflation is going to get even worse here really
Wait
fast.
until they force individuals to do certain jobs. I want to be a doctor. No, sorry. Here in our communism world, you're going to have to make chips instead because we need chips. And then we're in this all together as one big happy family. Do it for me, Debbie. Don't do it for you. Have to do it for the better of everybody. And there goes your freedom, right out the window.
Yes. All right. So, and then the White House is telling federal agencies to prepare for the shutdown. So if they don't come up with a way to keep the government open, by the 1st of October, it's going to shut down. So that's going to make everything even worse.
Well, they're just going to go, like I say, they'll shut down everything, and then they'll just revamp it in the new world order, and we'll all just start, restructured, and we'll just be their little servants to have their way. It's coming. We've got it. It's not looking good for the freedom anymore.
No.
It's halfway out the door.
Yeah.
And the youngins, I guess, like it.
Oh.
They keep on voting in the people that want this. So, I don't, I'm not going to, we've got a short time on the earth.
We do.
And, good luck, everybody.
Okay.
I hate to be a downer today, and I'm not being a downer.
You're kind of being a downer.
We'll get subsidies, and we'll be poor, right?
Mm-hmm.
But we just want to eat and sleep nowadays. So I don't want to go traveling all over the world anymore. I've seen it all. I've had a good time.
All right, and then Nancy Pelosi says there's some doubt as to whether debt ceiling standoff should be a political tradition. She's saying it's a political tradition, but that's also coming up in October, is that if we don't raise the debt ceiling, then we're going to default on our loans, and that's going to be really bad.
This is never going to happen, but I bet we could vote out all those old people that make it political, right? And get in some young people that understand how to make a budget and work within your means. And it's not rocket science. We should hire in people that can figure that out. And maybe, make bills where you individually,
just do one thing at a time.
One thing at a time.
Trillions of dollars.
As long as the lobbyists can sneak their stuff in, boy, we're always going to be broke.
Yes. So, there you go.
All right.
That it's been a tradition to have a standoff and everything, and that it's become political since 1917. So, anyway.
I think if they can't figure it out and get a budget and work within their means, we got to clear the whole lot of them and bring in some new ones. Boy, they wouldn't like that too much. No. But, I mean, hey, we keep putting in allegedly the same people.
Yeah.
Allegedly, we don't ever vote them out. Allegedly, we love them to really screw things up. And allegedly, they'll keep on winning.
Okay. So, also, we have that China says all crypto transactions are illegal. And so Bitcoin is tumbling now. Thank goodness we haven't invested in Bitcoin, because that's big that China is
amazing
imposing
that,
this.
because we'll wait. And then
I
we'll
thought
be like, boy, maybe that's a good idea.
Yeah.
We usually, if you
we'll
want
get
something,
in and then it'll crash.
People should bet against us.
Yeah, they should.
If you bet against it. But this time, we've been playing it safe for a long time, though, because we're getting nearer to retirement. So it's a good thing. And boy, my dad just keeps on giving me a gift every year. And he's been gone for 16 years. I didn't even realize. 16 years my dad's been gone. And his IRA just keeps on pumping me out a gift every year.
Yeah,
I love that. That man was a hard-working freedom man. Fought for his country in World War II. The greatest generation of all time. And boy, I'm glad 16 years ago he passed away, because he would have just been going crazy. And you remember that Indian that used to see the trash on the road?
Yeah, and cry.
And he would just, a tear would just start coming down his eye. That's how my dad would probably have been. He probably looked at America that he loved, and he
fought for in World War II.
And he, thought, the people were for running it, and he would just cry right now.
Yeah, he would. He would. So let's let the good people get to their weekend.
Let's get them,
And
let's let the and all the people that don't watch us, because they don't agree with us and everything like that, they can go, run around with their occult thinking that all that evil stuff is good. Go. Okay. So all you occult loving people out there with your one eyes and triangles and everything and halftime shows,
good luck to you.
Have a good weekend.
All right. So until next time, remember, do your own research and be prepared.